My name is Fiona Tregenna. I'm currently a Professor of Economics at the University of Johannesburg. I did my PhD in Economics at the University of Cambridge in the UK. I would say one of the highlights for me was receiving a B rating as an internationally acclaimed researcher from the NOF. And for me it was especially pleasing to get that just 5 years after finishing my PhD. And then I've got various other awards, both in South Africa and internationally, recognitions, funding grants and so on. Here at UJ I got the Vice Chancellor's Award for Most Promising Researcher. I've got two main areas of research. The first one relates to industrial development. So I've looked at issues like deindustrialization, sectoral structure, the sectoral specificity of growth and so on. And I think within that it's probably my research on deindustrialization which has made the most impact internationally. And then a second area of research relates to poverty, unemployment and inequality. I would say the research of mine which is most directly relevant to that is research which I did on halving poverty in South Africa. So with halving of extreme poverty being one of the MDGs, I looked at what halving of poverty would mean in the South African context, and specifically at what combinations of growth and pro-poor distributional change would allow for poverty to be halved in South Africa. And I think one of the striking findings from that was that growth alone, even at high growth rates, at any realistically achievable growth rates in South Africa, it's very unlikely that we can actually halve poverty. So for poverty to be halved, we need to combine growth with pro-poor distributional change, basically a reduction in inequality. And I think a second and related finding is that halving of poverty is actually feasible with quite mild pro-poor distributional change. So South Africa would still be amongst the most unequal countries in the world, just not quite as unequal as it is at the moment. And with that we can actually achieve massive reductions in poverty.